Behold the enigmatic mansion of Baleroy, nestled within the Chestnut Hill section of Philadelphia, an architectural gem with a reputation that reverberates through the annals of haunted houses in America. Erected in 1911, this splendid edifice passed into the possession of George Meade Easby's father, becoming the stately abode of the Easby lineage. Yet, from a tender age, young George bore witness to eerie encounters within its walls, rendering it a dwelling inhabited not only by the living, but also by a host of restless spirits. One of the mansion's darkest tales revolves around George's younger brother Stephen. As the brothers admired their reflections in the opulent foyer fountain, a ghastly transformation befell Stephen's visage, his countenance morphing into that of a skull. This spectral manifestation, witnessed by young George, was but a prelude to tragedy, as Stephen succumbed to a childhood illness soon thereafter. To this day, George maintains that his brother's spirit lingers within the hallowed halls of Baleroy, a belief substantiated by accounts of a fair-haired young boy observed by contractors toiling outside the mansion, the very child manifesting in Stephen's former chamber on the second floor. The ghostly apparitions within Baleroy have not confined themselves to mere specters. During a lavish dinner party hosted within its elegant confines, a portrait of young Stephen inexplicably departed from its wall perch, propelled by unseen hands or forces. George, no stranger to his brother's penchant for spectral pranks, casually dismissed the incident as Stephen's playful jest, as if the boundaries between the living and the departed were naught but whispers. Yet Stephen is but one of the spectral inhabitants said to haunt the mansion. It is believed that George's mother, Henrietta, also graces Baleroy with her ethereal presence. The gifted psychic, Judith Hames, was invited by George to explore the mansion's mystic mysteries. Guided by an otherworldly intuition, Henrietta's spirit revealed itself through Judith. With a voice from beyond, Henrietta uttered the cryptic name Longfellow and invoked the phrase, "the children's hour." These utterances bore profound significance to George, as they summoned memories of his mother's melodious recitations of Longfellow's verses during his formative years. Yet, in the realm of the supernatural, more mysteries awaited. On that very evening, George stumbled upon a tome of Longfellow's poems concealed within his study, an enigmatic envelope bearing his mother's handwriting. Its contents mysteriously vanished. Henrietta's spectral guidance led George and Judith on an arcane treasure hunt within the mansion's enigmatic recesses. From the storeroom rafters, they unearthed silver candlesticks, an ancient Confederate flag, a relic of the Battle of Gettysburg, and archival documents, revealing that George's great-grandfather had extended a loan of $5 million to the U.S. government in 1819, securing the acquisition of Florida from Spain. Inspired by these revelations from the spectral realm, George embarked on a quest to claim the long-neglected debt. The gallery of phantoms within Baleroy extends beyond the bonds of family. An aged woman, aided by a cane, has been sighted traversing the mansion's corridors, thought to be a spectral matriarch of yore. Furthermore, the ghostly likeness of Thomas Jefferson has been glimpsed near the grandiose grandfather clock, possibly linked to the historical relics adorning the mansion. Yet, tread lightly when it comes to the spirit known as Amanda, haunting the somber confines of the Blue Room. Amanda, inextricably linked to an antique chair within, exudes an aura of malevolence and vengeance. George, in a chilling encounter, bore the brunt of her ire as she seized his arm while he slumbered, imprinting fingerprint bruises as an indelible mark of her spectral wrath. The sinister chair, known as the Death Chair, earned its foreboding moniker after several souls who dared to occupy it met untimely demises. Its association with Amanda is cemented by the accounts of visitors who have encountered a sinister blue mist, an eerie harbinger of fear and physical harm. The haunting of Baleroy transcends the confines of its walls. Chilling reports speak of a phantom car, a spectral automobile that draws up to the mansion's front door, only to dissolve into the ether upon investigation. Witnesses describe a long ebony vehicle reminiscent of the 1930s, vanishing as one approaches, leaving naught but bewilderment in its wake. Baleroy stands as an enigmatic monument, steeped in history, brimming with ancient artifacts, and shrouded in an eerie mystique. Whether one encounters the playful spirit of Stephen, the nurturing essence of Henrietta, ancestral phantoms, or the malevolent specter of Amanda, Visitors and denizens of Baleroy are destined for an otherworldly sojourn, where the ethereal past intertwines with the captivating present.